Hello, and welcome to another Doctor's Assistant 1 video. Today I'm doing a new news video sort of thing. Yeah, well, very creaky floorboard right now. That's cool. Not, but yeah. I think maybe just because of the current situation we're all going through, I'm just like proper tired all the time, even if I'm just doing the bare minimum, which usually is the case considering what we're all going through. Yeah, kind of just mad in it, really. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I've just finished up watching the third series of Sarah Jane Adventures. I'd really love to do a overview of the whole thing, like series 1 through 5, but then I was flicking through all of the first two series and all the episodes, and I genuinely can't really remember much of them. I did get this back in December 2019 and or in the last year for Christmas, if you recall, if you watched that video. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Yeah, I mean, I've just finished up the third one, so I've still got 4 and 5 to go through, and I'm pretty sure I've not watched any of 4 and 5 before. I've seen the first 3 seasons of Sarah Jane Adventures before, back in the day when it was on CBBC, but just haven't since really seen it. What else? Yeah, just got random Lego just there now. That's where this lives. It's very annoying because it's just like, usually, if you recall, if you watch any of my reviews, Doctor Who reviews of Classic Who or of the Big Finish audios, then I put my DVDs and or CDs there to review them. What else? Just, I mean, I did update the people about what would be happening on the channel as of late today, which is of this recording the 8th of May. 2020, which is kind of mad because that means we're already nearly halfway through the year, which is kind of weird. So yeah, also kind of annoyed that Free Comic Book Day isn't happening, obviously, considering what's going on around the world. But yeah, yeah, I mean, the thing is with this is that you might not know if you just watch my YouTube channel, or my YouTube videos, that started getting back into Lego Star Wars building and that, and what was I going to say? Yeah, because it's mainly just some of that I post on my personal Facebook profile, and that, like, I'm not considering reviewing or doing anything Lego related on the channel anytime soon, so really, like, these new news slash vlog type videos might be the only time you see these here. I mean, honestly, I'm trying to sort out the Lego into these Lego bins, but honestly, I keep always ending up just putting stuff on top of on one of them, so then I end up just not being bothered to put the Lego into these things. But yeah, the reason why the Switch Pro controller and cable is even out, if you were wondering, is because I was trying to see if it'd work in here. There's this thing that I've got on the side of my bag. It's like a plug sockety thing, and it's really weird. I still don't get what it is. I mean, it'd be cool if someone new in the comment section could tell me maybe. But what else? Also, I've got the latest issue of Doctor Who magazine here, issue 551. Yeah, so that's the latest one of this recording. It's pretty interesting, pretty cool, really. I've read most of it, pretty much most of it. I really enjoyed the stuff with Russell T Davies and Stephen Moffat talking about each other's eras, or interviewing each other about their eras, and that. I just hate the fact that, like, the idea that because they've got them two in Doctor Who magazine, like, people will be those sorts of fans and or people online who will just immediately be like, oh, exactly, see, the reason why Doctor Who magazine's doing this is because Doctor Who with Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker is a dead IP and blah blah blah. And it's like, it's just like, if you don't like the show, just stop watching it. Like, you know, like, if you don't like any of it, then just either just stop watching it, or just, like, I feel like there's a difference between criticising an episode or some of the elements of an era of a show, as opposed to just, saying that all of it's bad all the time. Like, just, I don't know. It just kind of gets under my skin, so... which might explain, honestly, that I feel as though the older I'm getting, the more, like, less sort of bothered or, like motivated I am to just be part of the Doctor Who fan base, or community, I prefer the term. The more I'm just trying to just keep watching Doctor Who, but just not have it so much as part of my identity as much, he says, whilst wearing a Remembrance of the Daleks t-shirt, ironically enough. But, yeah, I don't know, because it's just like, what irritates me about these people is that they make they're a minority in the Doctor Who fan base, I feel like, but because they're the most vocalist online, people outside of the Doctor Who fan base then think we're all like that, so it's bad for all of us, really, I guess. I've just remembered looking over by the Jenga and that Rick and Morty season 1, 2 and 3 there Blu-rays. I really do want to watch and review them on the channel at some point, and it's just reminded me that the second half of season 4 of Rick and Morty started, so that's awesome. That gives me something to do. What else? Whilst in the current situation, I just find I find this kind of ironic and a little bit humorous, the fact that, like, well, not this whole situation, but, like, the fact that, like, when it has happened, it's, like, super warm weather in England, when, like, we'd all have obviously preferred it as a nation to have happened when it's, like, sort of winter time, when we would have all been indoors, more than, 50% of the time anyway, because of the weather. But whereas now it's, like, the opposite way around, if that makes sense. Like, we'd want to be more outside, but we can't be because of the circumstances of the situation. But because of the weather, it's like we want to be outside. So just thought that was kind of ironic more than funny. But yeah. Yeah, I was gonna. I kind of wanted to review and or watch, review and listen, even not watch, but the Dark Universe, because it's the last of the set of Doctor Who audios I got back in January this year that I need to listen to and review for the channel. It's just funny though, because a couple days ago, like sort of Wednesday, so 6th of May, because it's the 8th of May today, my ears started getting a bit blocked, so then I was like, yesterday and today, kind of being like, would I be able to even listen to Dark Universe and then be able to review it? Probably not, maybe not, but yeah, my mum made that for us, which is like this really, I might actually get up to show you this. Again, going back to being lazy right about now, but yeah, my mum made this little love heart thing, like little smiley face on it, and that, I think that's pretty nice. They also had these in the Doctor Who magazine, little card, like little, almost kind of reminded me of those Battle in Time cards, but kind of classic Who-esque cards. And on the back they have like little bios about the Master, the Morbius monster, and the mummies. These three I like the most, so I kept these ones in my bedroom, whereas the other three I just stuck on the side of the fridge, which my mum insisted I did sneakily, but I'm pretty sure I did tell her that I'd done that. Another little shout out / random thing is that I just wanted to shout out someone who I did shout out on my personal Facebook profile, but I will shout them out here on the channel anyway. Joshua Fleming, I think that's his name. Joshua Fleming, he was awesome enough to give me the link to the eBay seller person who was selling this copy of Doctor Who, The Legacy of the Daleks by John Peel. and that. So yeah, that's cool. I think other than this book, I've got the Grave Matter, which a friend gave me, who I know from down the road, from where I live. This friend gave me that from the church they go to. Grave Matter, not this. This I got for like £7. I bought it for £7 and it was like £3 something P&P, so it was like £10.10, which I don't think is too bad for a book really. I'm pretty sure it's like a couple hundred pages. I'm not sure, but yeah. Yeah, and then you've got this like sensory bottle sort of thing that me and my mum made as well, which is pretty cool. It just hangs out by the Cyberman head and all that. Yeah, I mean, this time mainly on the channel I've been mainly just doing Doctor Who figure adventures, I guess. I just don't want to just watch Doctor Who during this time, I guess. I don't know, so with the channel it makes it a bit difficult, because it's like, I'm mainly a Doctor Who channel, and would you guys be even interested in a few other bits and pieces of stuff, you know? And that, and yeah, I mean, I've started rewatching, well, not rewatching, but watching Star Wars Rebels, I guess, on Disney Plus, because I've got that now. I've got Disney Plus, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I do hope everyone's okay, like everyone who, you know, family, friends, people who watch the content, you know, my content, you know, just anyone and everyone, really, everyone in the Doctor Who community, even though I was literally just complaining about it a minute ago. But seriously, in all seriousness, I do hope everyone in the Doctor Who community, whether it be fans, the people who make the show currently, the people who have made the show in the past, you know, Russell T Davies, Stephen Moffat, you know, Phil Collins, you know, Julie Gardner, so on and so forth, you know, I hope all those people are okay. I hope their family and friends are okay. I hope my own family and friends are okay, so on and so forth. And that, but yeah, just trying to keep on keeping, I guess. But basically why I'm doing this is actually to just sort of say that although I'm recording this video on the 8th of May, it might be quite a while before you see this video, because again, I think between now and whenever you see this video, videos on the channel will slow down. It's not even because I want a break or anything, far from it. I'd love to be able to just watch Doctor Who, you know, all the time, and then just do videos on the channel, but I think even for me, I'd go insane, or even more insane than I already am, you know, and that, so, you know, and there are so many other better YouTubers or Who-tubers out there, you know, like your Who Addicts, Ace Creeper, and Crispy Pro, Cancel Geek, so on and so forth, you know, that make much better. Miles Taylor is another one. Batman March, obviously. Batman March is like the go-to, you know, head honcho, as it were, you know, in the Doctor Who community, I guess. So, you know, so it's not like anyone will really miss me if I'm not making a lot of content, as it were. It's not like I'm a big Who-tuber or anything. They're all Pertwee Smith 11 is a personal favourite of mine as well. Kind of mainly just does the audio stuff, but so does the Husk Productions. But it's kind of weird because he got in via doing the action figure reviews, but so did Pertwee Smith 11, I think. But yeah, now I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please do comment, rate, and subscribe.